ahead of the first presidential debate on Tuesday, it's important to draw attention to Joe Biden's disastrous 47-year record as a career politician. Joe Biden spent 36 years in the United States Senate, and then 8 years as vice president. He is the Washington establishment. Joe Biden's horrific record is going to be very difficult to examine in 90 minutes. Nevertheless, I have zero doubts that Joe Biden will shamelessly lie and deflect when asked to defend his indefensible record. One of the most vulnerable parts of the Biden record is on trade. For nearly a half-century, Joe Biden put America last and advanced the interests of other countries first by voting for globalist trade deals at the expense of the American worker. Look no further than the nightmare known as the North American Free Trade Agreement, NAFTA. Then Senator Biden voted for NAFTA in 1993 and stated that it was going to be a wash on jobs. But it wasn't a wash, it crushed the American worker. NAFTA led to the United States losing an estimated 850,000 jobs due to trade deficits with Canada and Mexico. Just a few weeks ago, Biden failed to take responsibility in a CNN interview for supporting and voting for NAFTA, and even falsely claimed he opposed it. Joe Biden will claim he was against NAFTA all along, but he cast a yes vote in favor of it. Joe Biden's revisionist history on trade extends to communist China too. In fact, Biden helped lead the United States into a closer relationship with China, guiding the Senate to vote to give China Most Favored Nation trade status in 2000. Because of this decision, America lost at least 3.2 million jobs due to higher trade deficits with the communist nation. Biden also supported China's entry into the trade organization, WTO, which led to around 60,000 American factories being shut down. When pressed by CNN for both of his positions, Joe Biden's defense was simply, "We want China to grow." Close quote. Joe Biden willfully allowed China to crush American manufacturing, kill millions of good-paying American jobs and gut-punch the American middle class. Biden will try to offer a similar weak defense on Tuesday night, but the honest truth is that he is the absolute worst choice to defend American workers against China. Arguably the area Joe Biden is most likely to lie fervently about his tax policy. Throughout his 2020 campaign, Biden has campaigned on tax hikes and insane energy policies that would eviscerate the American economy. Biden bragged about his proposed $4 trillion tax increase over the next decade, with 82% of Americans seeing their taxes go up under his proposals. To put into context how disastrous this would be for the country, an astounding 585,000 jobs would be eliminated from the economy under his tax plan. I expect Joe Biden will gaslight when asked about the ramifications of his tax plan, with his usual "only the wealthy paying more of their fair share." Close quote. However, this claim was proven false too, when even liberal fact-checkers were forced to tell the truth, pointing out almost every American can expect to see a tax hike under Biden's plan. Biden also introduced a radical leftist new energy plan last month that would work toward eliminating the coal, gas and oil industries from the American grid, a move that could cost us more than 10 million good-paying energy jobs. Covered in that disastrous proposal would obviously be fracking, an industry that supports hundreds of thousands of jobs in states like Pennsylvania. Once the general election began, Biden quickly tried to backtrack on his well-documented anti-fracking agenda, but no matter how hard Biden tries to reverse course, he has demonstrated a committed position to eliminate fracking. We know what Joe Biden represents. He's a globalist who shipped our jobs overseas and is admittedly ready to do it once again, if he is elected this November. We cannot allow that to happen. President Trump already cleaned up Biden's mess once, and there's no way we should give Biden another opportunity to crush American workers again. Only one candidate on the ballot this election has a proven track record of putting the interests of the American people first, and it certainly isn't Joe Biden, no matter how many lies he tells tomorrow night. Hogan Gidley is National Press Secretary of Donald J. Trump for President Incorporated.